There's one thing I don't like. It's when people of color, and by people of color I mean people that are black, Hispanic, Asian, put simply anybody that's not white, lack self-respect for who they are. Now, I'm not a big fan of the term colored. Using that term is crazy to me, but it's gonna slide for right now. And what I mean by lacking self-respect is when they start talking shit about their own race to get approval from white people. For example, this guy right here. You may have seen him before, but as you could tell, just by his facial features, he's not white. You can tell he's Mexican. And if you didn't, and this is your first time hearing that or knowing that, then well, now you know. This guy is not white. This guy is Mexican. But to those of you who have no clue who this guy is, this is Nick Fuentes. He's known for being a racist white supremacist. Keep in mind, he's not white. I know I said it before, right? But I gotta say it again. He's not white. And also, he's MAGA, so you know how those people are. You know how those people are. You know what they stand for. You know what they believe in. And it's crazy to me that after Trump got exposed for all that stuff he did, they still trying to defend him, and they're horrible. What's that called again? I'm gonna call it their clan. Yeah, I can't find the word for it. I'm gonna call it a clan, or what you call it? Damn, what's that word? A cult. Yes, I'm calling it a cult. And you know what's crazy? Even though the people like Nick Fuentes are probably just grifters, you'll soon start to believe things you're saying, and you'll become hateful, because yeah, it does make you money. But at the same time, you're doing this to make money. You're grifting. You're saying this stuff, you don't even believe it, but you'll start to believe it. And then you'll start to see things that way. The reason I say it's making the money is because a lot of these losers online, they gravitate to this type of stuff. They believe, oh, it's the blacks, oh, the blacks did everything. And that's who they talk about the most. Like these losers, they you see them on Twitter with the posts they make, and that's the reason why I don't be on Twitter. Like Twitter just full of fucking lames. I ain't gonna lie. A bunch of incels, and that's his audience. His audience is a bunch of incels, bunch of white supremacist broke incels that support Trump, and that's the majority of MAGA. Because after Trump got exposed for what he did, there's no reason why you should still be following him. I'm gonna mention what he did, but do your research. You know what he did. He's in them Epstein files. I mean, that's not the only reason why you should be supporting Trump, but hey. If that's not enough, I don't know what is. And I still see people defending him. But of course, he's not the only one seeking white approval. There's a black woman doing it too. And I forgot her name, so I have to Google her real quick. I don't think she's a white supremacist, but she does say some wild stuff that falls into the same category a little bit. And there was a meme going around a while ago where people were shipping her with Nick Fuentes. I haven't seen his reaction to that. But another problem is content creators also do this. And by content creators, I mean streamers, black streamers. They sometimes say things that come off racist or colorist. Like me, I'm pro-black. I can't be saying that stuff. Like there were times where I said the hard R out loud, not giving a fuck, thinking that shit was tough, whatever. But now that I'm looking back, I'm like, yo, that shit is corny as fuck, because I'm disrespecting my own people. I'm disrespecting myself by saying that shit. And I'm seeing these streamers say racist shit, probably not knowing, just doing it for the approval of other people, and that shit spreads, and other kids, and the kids that watch them start saying that shit, thinking it's tough, saying things about black people, saying things about Hispanics, being racist, stereotypes, and all that shit. That shit ain't cool. And it's worse for black people, because you go on Twitter, you see all these things going on, and you see something that happens with a black person. The black person could have done something. He could have been the one in the wrong, or he could have been the victim of the situation. These fucking losers is going to defend or start talking shit about the black person in the video. These people are so small-minded that they think everything is about race. Now, I'm not putting any of these tweets on screen, but it's just fucked up, bro. It's weird as hell. It's like an obsession. Like they want to talk about how black people do this and that, but won't talk about why they're in this situation in the first place. To make them do these things, how they were set back, how we built this country pretty much, but we're the ones that's behind. And honestly, racism is stupid. Like there's no reason to even be racist in the first place. Like it's 2026 and sundown town still exists, which is crazy to me. But I'm saying all this to then say, how can you be a black person and promote racial stereotypes about your own people? Making racist jokes, bootlicking, making a fool of yourself. Just a bunch of shit they do. Talking down on your own people, downplaying the shit that happened to them. Honestly, I can't fuck with nobody that does this shit. The people in my friend groups, or clique, whatever you want to call that shit, none of them do this shit. Make sure that that shit is not funny. That shit is disrespectful. Like even on the game, when I hear somebody, like say I'm on Modern Warfare 2019, I hear somebody say something racist, I'm mad because I killed him or some shit, I'm not gonna entertain what they said. Like I know it's gonna sound fucked up, but I see myself as above them. I ain't gonna lie. And the mute button exists. And as they say, silence is the best response to a fool. And if you see somebody that's not black saying nigga, don't entertain that shit. Tell them that shit's not cool. If it's a kid, tell them that shit's not cool. If they're adult, they should know better. Yeah, stop fucking with certain people. Have some self-respect. Like, say you black and you got only white friends. That's already a red flag. What the hell? How are you black and you only got white friends? That's crazy to me. And let me guess, you let them say nigga around you. They probably feel real comfortable saying that shit too. It's some raccoon activity right there. Now you better get them in check, and if they don't listen, cut them off. They don't respect you. And not too long ago, I was having a conversation with somebody, Hispanic dude. I asked him if he supported Trump. He said, yeah. And I was like, why you supporting Trump? Now he said, yeah, he makes you money or something along those lines. All I had to say about that was, I told him, he's against everything you are. After I said that, that shit got him thinking. He was in silence after that, I ain't gonna lie. Because he was one of those, like, he supports Andrew Tate. I'm like, why the hell you support Andrew Tate? And that's an argument I couldn't really win because my words weren't getting to him. That nigga had him brainwashed, I ain't gonna lie. I even brought up the fact that nigga lost a boxing match to a newbie. That nigga was still glazing him. Shit's crazy. But yeah, the raccoons, yeah, there's too many of them, I ain't gonna lie. It's actually sad. They're either content creators talking down on their own people for whatever reason, trying to look cool, but it's always about trying to appeal to somebody. Or it's just MAGA blacks. Anyways, but yeah, call them raccoons. Any black person that supports Trump, all that tap dancing ain't gonna get you nowhere. They're gonna laugh at you while you tap dancing. You think saying all this stuff is gonna get you out of approval, but no. I mean, you might get some, but they're not gonna see you as their level. They're gonna see what they're gonna see what's below them. Take what's his name? That one dude, Myron Gaines. Don't worry, there'll be a separate video on him soon. But in this situation, he was kicked out from some white supremacist meetup, some event or something like that. You know what? When I decide to make a video on him, I'll talk about that shit. But put shortly for right now, he got rejected from it. There's a lot more I want to talk about because this topic can go very far. But this can't be fit all into one video, especially one of my videos. And I want to go more in depth as well. But yeah, that's it for this video. What I gotta say right now is stop raccooning. Race isn't everything. It's not a reason for you to hate on somebody. Understand that a person's environment plays a part in who they are. Stop saying retarded shit. Stay off Twitter. I mean, there's no reason to be on there at all. Unless you watching porn or you one of them MAGA people that be talking, saying racist shit. There's no reason to be on Twitter. Especially after Elon took it over and just made it so people could say hard R. And yeah, that's all he did pretty much though. I ain't gonna lie. Twitter is still the same. He just added payment plans and shit. But yeah, let them stay in their place and do better with yourself. That's all I gotta say. It's Jazir. I'm out.
Yeah, you put the shit behind you. Yeah, we do the shit behind you. Back there we cut your throat. Back in with some balls. I always think I need